All right, what's going on, everyone? Start off with a little recruiting. All right, gotta put these points somewhere. We'll just go with Dwayne Henderson and Marcus Tidwell. All right, so we're 7-4 on the season. Final game of the season. We'll be taking on Ohio, who's 6-5. Real quick, need to schedule some visits. But after we do this, we'll do a little introduction of the game, look at the conference standings, and then get into the game. All right. So, like I said, we're 7-4. Ohio's 6-5. The game takes place at Ohio. They have one of the best defenses in the country. Really, really good at stopping the pass. Great at stopping the run too. Not great on offense though. But they do have a lot of talent. Quarterback's not done a great job of taking care of the football. Let's see. Look at their schedule. So 2-0 to open the season, and just been up and down throughout the whole year. So conference standings, this is important. So we are 5-2. Kent State is 6-1. So they have to lose their game this week or they secure the championship. And actually, so Buffalo is the other team. So I'm not sure if we had a 6-2 tie here because we lost to Buffalo, beat Kent State. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out if everything goes the way we want it to. What's up, Tom? How's your Saturday been so far? And we'll just look at Ohio's roster real quick. I want to see one thing. Quarterback, not great. Pretty good runner though. Yeah, he's run the ball really well. And at running back, Julian Ross. Walter Hodges has fallen behind. Probably still the future, though, at running back for them. Though he's now behind O'Shane Allison. Nice. Good to hear. So we'll go ahead and get into this game. We'll go all white for the game, and we'll get into it. Already bowl eligible, so we'll have the bowl game most likely today, depending on if we make it to the MAC championship or not. We'll see how far we get if that happens. So yeah, this looks like it's maybe tough. Their defense is really good. Number 9 and number 8 in points and yards per game. Their right guard is out, but Deonta McBride, if you missed last stream, will not be playing today. He's basically out for the season. And we have a game in the snow, so that's fun. Yeah, I really wish they could have at least got one more NCAA game out to get it to the next generation, but wasn't meant to be, I guess. That would have been a lot of fun, seeing it on like the next generation of consoles. That's true. Yeah. I would hold out hope if they like made the game now, they would get it right. But I do think if they used like Madden's engine, it wouldn't be the same. Should have given it away. Yeah, that's pretty much the number one goal. That, like, the original goal is to make a bowl game. There's a big play. Xavier Harmon for 34. But the original number one goal was to make a bowl. We got there. And we're in the conference championship race right now. But we have to see some things go our way. First of all, winning this game, which is definitely going to be tough. But hopefully things will work out. If not, we're still in a bowl, which is great to see. Going from 2-10 and 3-9 to making a bowl game is good progress in my mind. But there's another injury. I think that was Darren Childress who went down. Don't need any receivers missing any time. Good run there for Purcell. Good run defense. So they stopped making the games because they were using real people's likenesses inside of the game. And like the courts ruled you can't do that if you're not going to pay them. So the NCAA said you can't pay the players for being in this game. That would be against the NCAA's rules. So EA wasn't able to make the game anymore. As a very, very short version of what happened. But yeah, basically, the players need to be compensated. NCAA said that was illegal for their players. Oh, Rashad Conway downfield once again. He's been good. Last two games especially, he's been making plays downfield. Need to give him more shots when we throw it downfield. It will be reviewed though. There we go. There's our 50th touchdown, too. First time we've reached that mark. Oh, wow. That's a big matchup. Number 1 Auburn against number 2 Alabama. I assume that decides who goes to the SEC Championship. Auburn with an early lead, undefeated. Try and remember to check that after this game, if we don't see the final before our game ends. Oh, big hole. Ross explosive in the open field. Yeah. They were so close too. Like, they don't have the college football playoff in this game either, because that got implemented the year after. So just one more time through would have been great, but not much you can do. A little surprising, Ohio runs the triple option, but big hole for their quarterback. He's into the open field and to the 45-yard line. Another good run for Ohio. Their option attack's looking good. Couldn't do much to stop Army's, and I wasn't expecting another one. JD Keys in the game. Good play by Caldwell, holds him to 3. Oh, nice. What season or what episodes did you watch? Like early on or later in the series? Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite series I've made. I really enjoyed making that series. It's a lot of fun. Seeing the bottom ticker, Auburn's up 14-7. Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Pretty sure if you watch the first Apple Cup, though, you'll definitely like the result. I'm pretty sure I remember that one not going very well. Bad decision. Yeah, and it's been like pretty sure I've watched at least like the last 3 or 4 of the Apple Cups, and it's been weird because like Washington State's been like had a good season coming in, and they just can't seem to do anything against y'all. Like Washington just shuts them down every time. Pitch outside to Allison. Stiff arm. Brought down, picks up 12. Gotcha. Auburn to see what Washington State looks like. Losing another quarterback. See how well they can do. Good stop by our defense. Oh, word. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like when I was watching the Apple Cup this year, I feel like they talked about that game a good bit. Oh, nice. Oh. I want to see what those look like. Ooh. I like those. feel like I like those better than their old ones. Yeah, I like those a lot. Real clean. Purcell outside. Good run. 14 yards. Oh, you do? Yeah. I mean, it's all like personal preference with that stuff. I do like the new ones though. Oh, good defense there. Wow. No time to do anything. Word. Yeah, that's the same way I've been about South Carolina. Like, I feel like some of my like earliest memories like revolve around South Carolina football. First down. Good run by Purcell. Driving down the field really well. Hope we can finish off this drive. Try to step up. A lot of white in front, but not much I could do. Oh, that's not good. Purcell goes down again. Seen this offense struggle when he goes down. Hopefully he's not serious, but that didn't look good. Oh wow. So he's maybe back for the fourth quarter, but out 2 quarters, so could be potentially end his day. Yeah. We'll just put newbie in, see what he can do. Ohio's offense really hasn't been as explosive as Army was. See what they're able to do now. It's second down and long. Good throw and catch to Cox. He's just shy, so it'll be third down and inches. First down for Ohio. Ohio answers back. Looks like we'll be tied up at 10. 3 minutes, though, for us to work. See what newbie can do at quarterback. Gonna have to see if we can throw the ball in the snow. Definitely can be difficult at times. Not much shooting on the return either. All right. If you aren't familiar, Travis Newby, great pocket passer, struggles with picks at times, but doesn't really fit our offense this year. And not a great pass to open up. Had a man open. Glad you're back. Oh. That was almost really bad. That is the one danger of that play. So there is a chance they'll pick it off. Tried to force it in. That was seems like a long time ago. Catch for Cox. My favorite place is probably Popeyes, but KFC's good too. I dig KFC. But yeah, Popeyes is probably my favorite. Oh, fumble. Ball out, and Cartwright falls on it. There we go. That's what we needed. Force our own turnover. Oh, thought he was about to break that for a big, big gain. Somehow got it through. Oh, 41-yard gain for Harmon, though. I do like Chick-fil-A, too. I was thinking more like actual, like fried chicken. But it's hard to beat a good Chick-fil-A sandwich. Chick-fil-A's good. I really like Chick-fil-A. It's like if you ever do get a go, I would get like a spicy chicken sandwich and a cookies and cream milkshake. That's my go-to. It's really good. Dump down, 2-yard gain. Oh, can't get it away. Um, hmm. I have to think about it. Greg West kick is good. I've had Culver's. Culver's is really good. If you want to count like 5 Guys, that's probably my favorite. What's your favorite? Wow. 72-yard touchdown catch. It is where I wonder about missing out on Deonta McBride. Yeah, because it's John Roberts burned in coverage who moved to the outside corner position. Just can't keep up. Okay. Yeah, I've never had In-N-Out or Whataburger. Those aren't like near where I live, and I've never been able to have them. But I've heard they're really good. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never really been anywhere that I can think of that has in and out. Alright, so we'll head into the halftime. See if we can stop their option attack in the second half. 5-yard gain to start. Good play by DeMar Cartwright. Loss of 2 puts him in 3rd and long. Normally you see option teams struggle at 3rd and long, so in a good place. First down though. That's tough. Dang. You having any withdrawals? Just kidding. See if we can run the ball. Ooh, big hole. Good start to the drive. Cool. Where in Arizona did you go? One-yard pickup. Not much doing on that one. Only about 2 yards for Sean Allen. 6 for 9 on the day. So he's not running the ball very well. Give him another chance. There's a big run. 10 yards. Another good run. Conway couldn't get out of his break there. And first down. Have to see if we get Purcell back in this fourth quarter. Maddox right up the middle. 7 yards. Let me see. I can tell you. I think I started about in April, but there was a little bit of a break in there where I wasn't really uploading videos. Macklin right up the gut into the end zone. 8-yard rushing touchdown. And we have the lead back. So our conference championship dreams stay alive. 14 plays, 72 yards. So this is week 14, so the final game of the regular season. Of year 3. Good option there. First down. So Ohio will move the chains. Big hole for the quarterback. He picks up 16 on that one. 1 yard away from 100 rushing for today's game. Sam Sullivan checks in. Give right up the middle. Big hole for Martin. So he picks up 18. There's good defense, though. 2 guys in pursuit. No, Fairfield's just a team that I made up. So it's a fictional school that's completely, like, made up by me. There is a Fairfield. I think it's either University of Fairfield or Fairfield University. There is a real one. There are, I think, like the Stags. But this one's all just made up by me. Ross can't make the catch. So I assume their field goal unit will come on. The 26-yard line. 43-yard attempt. Wow. That'll back him up 5 yards. The kick is still good. And it goes through. So we're tied at 20. Just about a quarter left. Yeah, I'm surprised my Xbox has stayed in this good of condition for this long. Like, I've had it for over 8 years probably. And it still runs fine. Oh, big hole. Macklin into the open field. And we'll head into the 4th quarter in good field position. So we're into the 4th. See if Purcell's back in. No, he's not. So maybe Newbie just finishing off the day. Oh, goodness. Loss of 4. Yeah, I feel like most of the people I know that's happened to their Xboxes. For some reason, mine still works, though. Screen. Nothing doing there. 1 or 2 yards. Need to hit a play downfield. See what we're able to get. Allen right up the middle of the field, 16 yards. And that keeps the drive alive. Oh, almost deflected there. So just barely got that throw away. Yeah, I hope so too. Another big hole. 19 yards that time. Can't wait for when we get some running backs with, like, deep speed who could potentially score on that run. Nowhere to go. Lost 3. Macklin's hurt on that last run. Here's Allen. And stays up on his feet and picks up 9. No, it worked. Like, it has no problems at all. No red ring, none of that. I think it should last for as long as it needs to. All right, first down and goal. Yeah, I actually just got Madden 20 probably about a week ago. I didn't get Madden 19 though. So this is the first Madden I've had in a little while. Is that a loss of 1? Alright, third down and goal. 7-yard line. Draw play, nowhere to go again. Thought I could maybe catch him off guard. Loss of 3. So we will have to kick the field goal. Greg West again. And he's good again. Still hasn't missed this year. Yeah, and that's what I heard about Madden 19. Because I thought about getting it. But you can see Kent State up 3 over Buffalo. So if they win the MAC East. But yeah, I heard and everything I saw about Madden 19 was not positive. So yeah, I didn't feel like spending $60 on it. But I heard better things about this year's game. I feel like the time I've spent with it, I've enjoyed it. I think it's a lot better. I think after maybe a patch or two, like, it should be a lot of fun. Alright. Ohio. And shoestring tackle. That's a first down. Four yards there. Ooh, nice sweep. That was a good call. Picks up 9 yards. They have a lot of time to work with, too. Yeah, and I think a lot of people are sort of sick of Madden at this point. Like, it doesn't really change that much year to year. So I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, like, negativity, which, I mean, a lot of it is deserved. They don't really change the game at all. But for me, like, buying it every couple years, it's fun. As long as it's not stupidly broken and I can enjoy myself. And that's all I really need, is to be able to have fun on it. Lord, what is he doing? Runs into his lineman twice. Gets sacked. Those are the type of things that annoy me about this game. So I feel like at times it's so close to being really good. Then, like, he just runs right into his own lineman. There's a big play. Just shy of the first. So he picks up 18. Have to see if if they go for it. No, they're going to kick it. Wow. I guess that makes sense. They've made from 48 already. And the kick is good. So we're tied up at 23. 2 minutes left. See what Xavier Harmon can do. How much doing? 20-yard return. Yeah, I was hoping they would miss it, but we still got a lot of time. 3 timeouts left, too. Oh. Part of the thing that's not great is our kicker almost has no range. We have to probably get to around the 20-yard line for him to make it. Oh, he stays on his feet. Oh, wow. What a play by Sherman Beck. That puts us in great position. To midfield. Ugh. Just trying to let that defensive end get out of the way. Yeah, one thing I've heard is like you have to be moving forward when you go out of bounds in the Madden game. Like in Madden 19. Like if you're moving backwards at all, then the clock doesn't stop. Which is stupid. Yeah, and it's little things like that that they just need to fix. That doesn't seem like it'd be that difficult, but I am not a game developer, so I don't really know. Oh, Purcell comes back in and misses the throw. I didn't notice when he came back in, but I guess he'll finish off this drive. See what he's able to do. Shot downfield. Shoot. That was a bad decision. Trying to make plays downfield, and I just should be more conservative. Play too risky. Yeah. See, like, how does that happen? Alright, 54 seconds left. Oh, he's open. See, why can't we pick that off? Alright, they're down in 10. Open and caught. Gonna go up tempo. Wide open. Not ideal. Yeah, back-to-back times. Pressure there, and there's the sack. See, why don't... Sometimes this game annoys me so much. Like, you have 3 timeouts. Don't spike... Like, what are you doing? And it's not like I want to lose. It's just I wish they would. They're going to run one more play. Like, I just don't understand the AI. Like, really takes me out of it sometimes. And then he does that. I don't get that. But we stay alive. Go to overtime. See what we can do. All right, we'll start on defense. Pressure gets there right away. Wow. Darius Black comes up with the sack. Second on the day. See, that was just a good win by him. Coming off the line. Another good play by Roland. Good start to overtime. No, I've never been to Las Vegas. I definitely want to go at some point, though. Wow. 20-yard completion. Play stands. Yeah, everything I've ever heard about Vegas sounds like a lot of fun. Knocked away. Wide open. I thought he was out of bounds, though. Get a second look at that. Definitely seemed like he was out of bounds. Oh, never mind. Stayed in. Alright, now our offense has to answer back. So, wow. Just barely. Auburn stays undefeated. 12-0. Heading to the SEC championship game. Looking for another national championship. That would have been a fun game to watch. Yeah, I do like their colors. They're red and black, right? Awesome one. Big hole. And touchdown. Purcell answers back. 26-yard rushing touchdown. Yeah. Red and black's one of my favorite color sets for a team. That and obviously blue and black. See if this play works as well this time. And just shy of the first. So it looks like about 3rd down and 1. So close. Another attempt for Greg West. And oh, he doinks it off the crossbar. Wow. I thought it was going to bounce through too. It's been a sloppy game. Definitely not one of my best ones. Yeah. I mean, all they have to get is a field goal, and their kicker, we've seen he has a really strong leg. But maybe we can force a turnover. Big hit. Ball at the 2-yard line. Need a turnover. See what we can do. Run and touchdown. So Ohio will win it in double overtime. Our 3rd overtime game of the season. Now 1-2 in overtime games. Lost to Buffalo, now Ohio. And I think we beat UConn. It's the team that we beat. Yeah. I was trying to go for the win when I should have just kept being conservative. Yeah. Definitely made some mistakes in that game. See the stats. Ran the ball okay. Not super great. Garrett Caldwell with 10 tackles. 2 sacks again for Darius Black and Tavares Golden. And we forced the 1 turnover. Alright. So we won't be making the MAC championship, but we will still be in our bowl game. And we'll have to see who we'll take on in that game. So we'll move forward a week, see if we get any commitments, and then head into bowl season. Yeah, those Chip Kelly teams were a lot of fun to watch. Like, I remember growing up, like, obviously South Carolina was my favorite team, but I would make sure to watch every Oregon game I could. They were like that second team that I would root for because they were just so much fun. I remember as a kid, they like played so exciting on offense. They had all the uniforms. Yeah, but Chip Kelly was really good there. Wow. Okay. So we have 2 guys commit elsewhere. No, don't want to do that yet. So behind on Zach Woods, which isn't good. Jeff Cantrell's a tight race. Mario Dudley. But we lose Vincent Nelson, who's a big body defensive tackle, and Marcus White to Temple. But nowhere else to put any of our points. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I'm sure that was not a fun time to be a Washington fan. I'll move forward. So we'll head to Conference Championship Week, check out those matchups. Okay, so let's see the conference championship matchups. So it's Buffalo. Wow, Buffalo makes it. So they ended up winning that game against Northern Illinois, 7-5, 6-2 for both of them. Michigan against Iowa. Virginia Tech 11-1, 9-0 in the ACC. So they have a chance to potentially make the national championship. There's Washington making the Pac-12 championship against Southern Cal. Air Force 11-1. They're having a great year. Wow. So back-to-back weeks, we have number 1 against number 2 with Auburn in both of those games. They just beat Alabama, and now they'll take on 11-1 Georgia, who's number 2, Tulsa, and then Marshall. So we'll go through this week into bowl week and see who will play, and then the rest of the bowls and how the conference championship stuff shaked out. All right, so wow. Tulsa's running back ends up winning the Heisman. That's interesting. Zamir White came in second place. And we'll be taking on Georgia Tech in the Belk Bowl. So that'll be an interesting game. I wonder if they still run the triple. Looks like they probably do. Just based on that rushing offense. So be 3 straight games against the triple option. See how we can do against Georgia Tech. Our first bowl game and the first matchup that we've had against a team of that caliber. Let's see the difference. Interesting. A little surprising that Zamir White didn't win. Didn't add as much in the receiving game. That's probably what it came down to. All right, Tom, thanks for coming out. Thanks for Thanks for talking. Glad you could make the stream for as long as you could. But then we will look at the conference championships and how those went. Then we'll get into our bowl game. That's not what I meant to do. So, conference championship. Marshall won big. Tulsa won big. Auburn loses by 7. Suffers their first loss. Georgia's going to the national championship. And wow, Zamir White scores a touchdown with 24 seconds left to win the SEC championship. That's crazy. And then doesn't win the Heisman Trophy. Air Force won again. I don't know if you're still here, Tom, but Washington won 36-34. If you are, your Huskies did come through. Won the Pac-12 championship. Clemson beats Virginia Tech. Michigan beats Iowa and are in the national championship. And Northern Illinois beats Buffalo. So that was actually the MAC championship this year. So Michigan, Georgia, Clemson, Stanford, Notre Dame, Auburn, Texas, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma, Washington. That would be a fun game, most likely. And I assume we didn't have any award winners. Doesn't look like it. See if we had any All-Americans. Trey Rowland makes first team All-American. No one on second team. Harmon makes it as a returner. A little surprised he didn't make it as a receiver. I don't see how he didn't make it over John Smith, but I guess he had a couple more touchdowns. All MAC. Few guys on defense. Harmon at returner. And then another guy on defense. I do want to see where he finished up in the best returner. So, 4th place. Yeah, biggest thing, he didn't have a touchdown. Or he might have won because he had more yards than everyone else. Look at the season statistics because I do want to see this. Or the rushing stats. So Macklin potentially could get 1,000 yards. And a lot of guys who contributed running the ball. But we'll get into this game. Georgia Tech. Quarterback's thrown a lot of interceptions. 20 on the season. More than I've even thrown. We're going to go black uniforms. See what we can do. See if we can get our first bowl win. Took us 3 years to get here. 3 long years, too. See what we can do. McBride's doubtful, so he made his way back, but doesn't look like he'll be playing in this game. Georgia Tech's good on defense, can't really stop the run. Offense really struggles. So we're in the Belk Bowl in Charlotte, in the Panther Stadium. One thing to also mention that I just thought about, we have more wins this year than we've had in the first 2 years combined. 5 wins in the first 2 seasons, 7 wins this year. So already a major success no matter what happens in this game. And we have a really good foundation moving forward too. But it would be nice to get the 23 seniors a bowl win before they leave. Harmon back to return. And we're underway in the Belk Bowl. Deep kick. Wow. Nowhere to go. And Monte Purcell will take the field for the final time. Open up with a read option to the outside. Breaks one tackle and down to the 40. Really going to try and focus on running the ball. Saw also in their statistics they cannot stop the run. A little surprising for a triple option team, but we're going to try and take advantage of that. Ooh, big hit. Audible. Good catch by Childress. Nowhere to go on that run. So, ended up losing week 14 against Ohio in overtime. Another really close game. But the way it was set up, I don't think we would have made the MAC championship even if we won. Still, we're bowl eligible. And this second game of the stream, playing the first bowl game that Fairfield's ever been in against Georgia Tech. They're 6-6 on the season. We're 7-5. Pretty much quick recap of everything that's happened. And Purcell stopped just short. We're going to try the field goal. See what Greg West's leg can do. 50-yard attempt. And no good, not even close. So no points resulting from our first drive. And now we'll see what they do. Maybe they're not a triple option team. No, I definitely think they are. Working under center with that many rushing yards. Yeah, it definitely will. Especially beating Duke earlier in the season, beating both ACC teams we faced. That would definitely help a lot. Seems like Georgia Tech may be more of like a Stanford tile running offense instead of... Seems like they've gone away from the triple. Yeah, seems a lot like Stanford's offense. So definitely not what I was expecting. But there's a good play. Who's that? Rashard Scruggs, senior, making a play in the backfield. Graham will take off. And first down. Oh, thought that was about to be picked off. Yeah, definitely a different Georgia Tech. I think it's different offense, but switching out of the triple this year in real life, which will be interesting to see how they adjust and play. Oh, I thought that one was going to be picked off too. Instead, it's a big play. Thought he was about to undercut that for a pick six. Because he was there. Just couldn't get it. Wow. Looked like a big loss there. Good job by the running back keeping it alive. I feel like this is a style of offense we haven't really faced this year. Another big kick. We'll take it out though. And not much doing. See if we can get on this drive. Hopefully we don't have to settle for a long field goal. Go. Bounces off of one, off another. And first down for Purcell. All the guys in our backfield playing their final game. A lot of seniors playing their final game. Gonna miss a lot of these players. Loss of one. Hmm. 6-yard gain for Macklin. He needs about, I think it was 122 yards to get 1,000 on the season. So could potentially get there. Alright, got a number of options on this play. Oh, Conway was wide open. I just saw that. I did not mean to do that. He was wide open. I wasn't even looking that way. That's tough. Oh, good play by the receiver. So many chances for interceptions. I feel like we're so close. Another good scramble. Georgia Tech's offense is looking really good. Didn't expect them to play this well so far. With where their statistics were at, they did not look like they were going to be super competent on offense. Graham escapes and picks up 3. Alright, let's see if our offense can bounce back now. Still a lot of time left in this game. And about a yard. Just see if we work with tempo what we can get. A lot of guys on that right side. Oh my lord. Nowhere to go. Oh. Bad throw. Good play by the safety, too. Just undercuts the football. Need to put more air into those. Always forget. Big hole, Howard in the end zone. Yeah. Our offense has to get something going. Can't expect our defense to hold them scoreless. Huh. Looks like the stream went down. But it's back up. So we should be good. Let me know if everything's good for people watching. Nowhere to go. That was weird. Like, it looks good on my end, so I think we're fine. There we go. Finally put together a good run. Gotta get some points in this half. Oh, drops it. That was a hard hit, though. She got to hang on to that. About 2 yards. Yeah. I think the stream went down. Like, I don't know what happened, but it went down for a little bit. But is it back now? How? It looks fine on my end. Okay, cool. Just making sure. God. Their defense is playing out of their mind. I feel like there's nothing I can do. There's a good stop. Loss of 1. So 3rd and short. Ah, crap. Come on. 63 yards, though. Wow. This game is not going the way I thought it would. But good luck tonight against Stanford. That should be a fun one. Hopefully it goes better than this one's gone so far. There's a good play, though. Loss of 10. Oh, come on, John Roberts. He was right there. You gotta pick that off. He just stops. Get a second look at this one. Catch and foot down. So yeah, touchdown will stand. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true. Hoping our being a second half team will stay alive. Maybe get a little bit of a comeback. But not really much time to work with. Do do do. 1 yard. Y'all don't call the timeout. Alright, so we'll head into halftime down 28-0. Not the start we wanted, but maybe we can get something going. Georgia Tech does get the ball to start the second half. Graham will take off and run. Another first down. $35-0. Georgia Tech's looked unstoppable. So far, the worst performance we've had all season. Definitely surprising. But even if we're not able to pull a comeback, there's still a lot of positives to take away from this season. Having more wins this year than we had the first 2 years combined. Fighting for the Mackey's championship. Seeing our offense and defense play better than they've ever played before. Beating a Power 5 team in the first game, so still a lot of positives. Just would have liked to have given our seniors a better final game. But we still have a chance for a little redemption. There we go. Yeah, definitely not looking good, but see if we can get something going on this drive. At least not get shut out. Wow. Lost it too. Georgia Tech definitely playing their best game of their season by far. That'll move the chains though. Purcell to the outside makes one man miss and touchdown. There we go. Good drive. So we at least avoid the shutout. Wow. That shows you how well Georgia Tech's played. 5 drives, 5 touchdowns. 4 of them over 68 yards. Maybe. Still a quarter and a half left. Gonna start having to force turnovers or something. Oh, come on. He's gonna take it all the way. 60 yards. When it rains, it pours, I guess. Like, it looked like we had him stopped right there. He jumps over and just way behind him. Alright. Looks like we're not going to be able to pull the comeback. So we'll make a few changes. Another deep kick. Get some of these 23 seniors on the field. Cool. Do Pearson. Nathan Reed. We'll get JD Keys some time playing. Seniors, senior. So pretty much all seniors on the field at every position. See what they can do the rest of the way. Hmm. 2-yard gain. Start running some clock. Georgia Tech still able to move the ball. They'll go empty, though. That's interesting. Throw outside. 5-yard gain. Open. Inside the 10. And another touchdown. Georgia Tech's quarterback 3 passing touchdowns on the day. Nothing doing. So we head into the final quarter of the season, down 49-7. Getting doors blown off. See what we can do on 3rd down and 10. And Purcell misses the throw. It's been a tough day. Offense couldn't get anything going in the slightest. Don't think our defense has a single stop. Yep. Georgia Tech's at least played a lot better. I definitely think they were a lot better than us, and they played, by far, I would think, the best game of their season. And probably one of the worst of our seasons. Yep. I mean, getting to a bowl game is a great step. Didn't go how we wanted it, but it's whatever. Just gotta move on. Yeah. I feel like I've never seen a team this good on offense. Like, this is one of the best offensive performances I've ever seen from the computer. They're just unstoppable. Surprised they're not running more clock. Cartwright and Keys make a play. Yeah, they're still not running any clock. Trying to run up the score. And another touchdown. Yeah, pick six would have been nice. But, nope. It's tough because I want to put in the freshmen and like young guys, but I also want to keep the seniors out for their final game. Back-to-back good runs. Sean Allen, wow. Picked up 10 yards, has 10 yards on the day. Another good run. Not much doing there. There we go, Nathan Reed, the senior. Hasn't really played much at all this year. Comes up with a 22-yard catch. Perfect throw. Finally some positives going our way. Crap. I don't know if we're going to get this snap off. Just barely. Wow, 503 yards. Omari Pearson, another senior, making a play. See if we can get one more touchdown. Miscommunication, but still get in the end zone. Probably the final touchdown of Monte Purcell's career. Good drive to potentially end it, though. He will leave as the all-time leader and wins as a starter as a Fairfield quarterback. Not sure how long his 6 wins will stand, but right now he has that record. Cartwright makes a play. There we go. Blackburn with a tackle for loss. 3rd down and 9. Most likely the final play of the season. And Blackburn makes another play. And that will end season 3. That's the final play of the bowl game as the clock will hit 000. And the game's finally over. We end up losing 56-14. Not the result we would want to see. But it's a good year. 7 wins. Like I've said, more wins than the first and second season combined. A lot of flashes. Some young guys who made plays. But we do have the 23 seniors leaving. So that is definitely something to keep an eye on moving forward. We'll look at some of these statistics. And that will end the stream for today. May stream the off-season tomorrow, depending on if I have time. So first bowl game, 2 interceptions, 50% completion percentage, 5 yards per attempt for Purcell. Maddox and Purcell ran the ball well. Macklin and Allen couldn't get anything going. Nathan Reed had his one good catch. 9 tackles for Amari Burks in his final game. 7 for Dre Dixon. 2 tackles for loss for Rashard Scruggs. And I do want to see how many yards they had per play. So what is that? 61. So 8.2 yards per play. That's crazy. While we had 5 yards per play. Makes a big difference. But a disappointing end of the season. Wish the bowl game would have went better. But it was a great season overall. Team really improved. First winning record in school history. And it's a great building block to move forward. But thanks to everyone who came out for the stream. Especially, like I always say, everyone who interacted. It makes it a lot more fun to stream when I can talk with all you guys. But I will see you maybe tomorrow for the next stream. We'll stream the off-season recap this year and preview season 4 the next time I do stream, which I assume will probably be tomorrow. But thanks for coming out. Have a great rest of your day.